Hello, cherry lovers. Well, today, just like the last few days, not a lot going on. I've been trying to get the roof done up there, and it's just been miserably hot. Matter of fact, right now they're saying the upper 80s the last 3-4 days in the 90s. And I'm telling you what, whew, it's miserable out here. So, not a lot going on. I'm right now walking around in the strawberry field and looking things over. I have tons, and I mean tons of got some runners, I should say. I got runners and lots of them, and I would like to get them transplanted, but can't transplant them and in this heat. So got a lot to do yet. Got a lot going on. All right. So this is thought I'd tell you and show you, and we'll go from there. So while we're out here, I'm just kind of looking around. I'm going to show you some of the berries, or the runners, and we'll see. Strawberries are doing excellent. They really are. And I'd just like to get the runners transplanted, and then all the rows will be full. And but I'm telling you what, it's been so hot. I don't know about you guys, but it's been miserably hot. And every time you got to get up early, or by the time it's almost sunset, and yeah, it's like almost 80 degrees when it's getting dark, and the humidity has been terrible. Yesterday it was like 80%. You could just stand outside and sweat. And that isn't normal for Michigan. Usually Michigan weather, we get hot and we get humid, but not that hot and not that humid. So anyways, that's what's going on out here. Let me turn it around and show you guys the berry patch. As you guys can see, that the berry patch is doing wonderful. I mean, I could see right here, look at the runners. I mean, they're ready. They're ready. There's a lot of them that are just waiting to be like these. See the little daughter plants? They're ready. I'm just waiting on a good day to transplant them. We're trying to get, a day down in the low 80s, and we can do it, but not right now. But they're just running everywhere, folks. And yeah, we got a lot to do, but I'll go show you another one. But like I said, you look across there, just look across there. Plants are doing fantastic. Everything's doing good. This row here that I told you is just my excellent row. I got runners, and look at this. This is the mother plant. These are all the daughter plants. Look at this one that comes off there. That one there, I'll just clip it and leave it there. And then there's another one I'll just clip and leave there. Same thing with this mother plant. Look at that one. And I'll clip it, and then I'll clip that one. And we have what we need to fill in. And it's like, if you look through here, it's amazing how many runners that you see. And especially down my favorite row. Look at them. All the little daughter plants. Look at them. And all of these got to be transplanted. And a lot of them will be staying in place, because like that mother plant, that daughter plant, I need to be filled right there. So that's where it's staying. I'll just clip it and leave it right there. That's the nice part. Like this one. That daughter plant right there is going to need that space filled. Works great. Same thing with that mother plant. I brought it over here and pinned it down. That won't go nowhere. So it's amazing what's going on. Even this, of course, this one will have to be transplanted because it's outside the row. There's the mother plant. There's the daughter plant. There's another daughter plant. And there's another one underneath her. So there's a lot of them that need to be transplanted. And I know this, and I can see them, because, like I said, there's 3 runners coming off here. There's some more. It's just, I'm amazed. Like I said, new at this, but I'm amazed at what these strawberries are going to do. And from reading everything, they're telling me that the ground that I have up here must be fertile and excellent, even though it's sandy, loamy soil. These strawberries like them, and they're going crazy. And like I said, I'm enjoying a lot of things. So we are going to get ready here in a little while, and I'm going to transplant probably tomorrow or the next day when it cools off. So I just thought I'd bring you guys along and show you guys what's going on here out here. Not a lot going on. Thought I'd make a little video, talk to you guys a minute, and tell you what the heck's going on. And there's a lot of stuff going on, and I'll come over here and we'll talk about this over here because it's getting ready to go, and a lot of things are going to change, and we're going to be working clear on through the fall. High tunnel number 2. High tunnel number 2 is getting ready to be taken down. As soon as I can get that roof over there finished, this is the next thing coming down. All right. We have a high tunnel that we can get from the NRCS, and they've already approved us, and we're just waiting because we got to get this high tunnel down. I don't know if we're going to get this high tunnel, the new high tunnel, this year or next year, because we have up to a year to get it and complete it. That means I got till next August. So it all depends on how fast this comes down and we get everything situated that we need situated in this area. Like I said, still got a lot of things to go on. Transplanting all the strawberries, finishing up on the house. But we also got, let me walk over here and I'll show you over here. I got to do some mowing over here too today. So I think that's what I'm going to do rather than get on that hot roof. But high tunnel number 2. Yeah. High tunnel number 2 is going to get the poly put on it. I'm saying Labor Day weekend or the weekend after, but it's all ready to go, and we're just waiting on a couple people to come up, and we'll put the poly on and get this all battened down for winter. But I definitely see I got to do some mowing back here, so I might do that today. But like I said, it is so hot and miserable out here that it ain't even funny. But like I said, we got the high, got to put the poly on here, trim out the trees out there. There's a lot of things that's going to happen. Right now, the heat is a factor, and that's the sad part. I mean, probably if I was 35, I probably would be, yeah, up there working on that roof right now, because the heat don't affect younger people. Yes, it does affect them, but it's not like at my age. So I get up there, I don't want to get lightheaded and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's what I got going on. So up there on the roof is the rest of the shingles. They're already up there. My son put them up there for me, and I got to I'll show you on the other side here. It's a mess, but it'll all get cleaned up. This is what's going on, folks. It's just part of life up here on the farm. But we got this all front half done. I'm working on, and I'm about halfway up, and we'll show you. I got messes after messes after messes that's got to be cleaned up. But anyways, let's stand back here and I'll show you. I have that to do. See where I'm at? I only got probably 6 more rows to get to the top of where the house is. And then when I get that all done in that little corner right here for the porch, then I got to come over and tear the rest of those shingles off, tar paper, and put the shingles on. I would have been done by now if it wasn't for the heat. The heat has been miserable. So that's what I'm doing here. That's what I'm doing outside. I'm going to take you guys out back and tell you about the strawberries out back. Let's take a walk out back. I guess I can tell you everything that's going on, at least you guys need to know. We got just a one man, and we're doing it as best we can. And Like I said, if it wouldn't have been for the last, I don't know, I'm going to say now almost a week, it's been so miserable you can't go anywhere and do anything. And it's like, this is crazy. So anyways, let's walk back and I'll tell you about what's going on out back there. A lot of things going on, people. A lot of things going on. It just, like I said, it's always something. It's always something. Okay, now we're walking back to the back part. We garden is doing excellent. Back there in the very back where the corn is, as you can see, we're gonna get corn. There's cobs coming on it, and we're doing good. She's probably got about 12 cucumbers. Peppers are forming. The squash are forming. Lots of tomatoes that are green. We're just waiting on them. And then she says she plans on planting all of her herbs in here. So we're going to do that. Orchard is fantastic. Trees are doing excellent. Been sitting down to try and figure out what trees I'm going to replant, because there's empty holes, and we're going to do that. But let's go back here. This is a whole nother story. But we'll go back here anyways, because like I said, I always tell you everything that's going on. So right now we got this. We got all the water lines in. My son brought back. They are working fantastic on everything that we water. The only bad thing about this is this right here is not so good. The only good part is I called the people that we bought the strawberries from. They said next spring they're going to send us out some more, enough to replant this. So this disaster will not be a disaster. It will be great. I'm just glad that they said no problem. We see that it's probably our fault and we'll replace them. So, but here's what's happened back here. As you can see, they're the same berries that we've had from up front, but back here, same watering, everything. So like I said, they got to believe it's their fault. So anyways, I've got to do weed whacking and trimming and cutting, but there are berries. There are strawberries back here, and there's quite a few in these first 3 rows, and I've got to keep working on them, and I've got to get this all cleaned back up, because it won't be long and we'll have runners. And look here, they're berries. They're berries right here. And eventually they're going to start running runners. So when they do, we'll do some transplanting, and we're going to clean this place up a little bit. Matter of fact, I think that's going to probably happen today. But yeah, there's berries, but not a lot. So once they get going and get transplanted, and I've fertilized the heck out of them, and there's a few here, a few there. And once we fill up the rows up front, we're going to start bringing the other berries back. So anyway, like I said, not a happy sight right now, but it will be in the end. And it is what it is, and we're just going to deal with it. So anyways, I just wanted to take a minute. Like I said, there's not a lot going on, not a lot we're doing, and it just is what it is. And you back up and you move forward. So that's what I'm doing. Like I said, we got a lot going on, and once I get one thing accomplished, there for a while this spring and everything, we were trying to do too much all at once, and we were getting some things done, and then we weren't getting nothing done. So rather than get some things done and nothing done, we decided that, like making a list, we're going to try and get everything we can done. And I'm going to go stand in the shade here, people, because this is hot. It's already 11 o'clock in the morning, and it is miserable. So I'm going to probably get on that mower and do some mowing. It does need the weeds still grow in the heat, and I can move around the air moving on me with the tractor, and I can get this mowed up and the stuff that needs to be trimmed up and making farm look nice, but like I said, miserable heat at my age is, you know, I'm healthy, but whew, I mean, it catches up to you in a hurry. So, and like I said, my daughter, she comes out and she works on that garden about an hour before bedtime because, you know, you can't get out here and do anything. You want to, but you can't. I mean, like she says, Dad, you go out there and stand, you know, and it's like you melt. And like I said, us in Michigan, we are not used to that. You know, most of our summer so far has only been up here, has only been in mid 70s, maybe pushing 80. And then when you get these hot spells, it's like your body isn't used to it. And then it's crazy. But anyways, like I said, if you guys like this video, hit a thumbs up, like and subscribe. We'd love to see you back. I just thought I'd take a minute and tell you what's going on and show you that we got things, and we got lots of things still's got to happen. And hopefully we'll get it all done. And I know winter's coming. I know winter's coming, but got a lot going on. Like I said, I don't know how far we'll get with all of it, but you can only do so much. Sun's coming up. I think he's coming up this weekend, and we're going to, hopefully I'll have the roof done and he don't have to help me finish that. And then we can work on getting that high tunnel down, and we'll go from there, because between him and I, we got a lot of things that we want to do on this farm and change it. And we just need the right temperatures. You know, 1 minute it's too cold, the next minute it's raining, and the next minute it's so miserably hot you can't do anything until evening. So has it been a perfect summer? For the most part, yes. Everything's doing fantastic. Gardens and everything are doing fantastic. It just, I guess there's things that I want to do, and it hampers me from doing it, because at my age, and I know, you know, guys, well, you're not old. No, I'm not, but I'm at the age where there are certain things that I have to say, okay, Larry, don't do that. And you're going to end up, I don't want to be, you know, sitting in a chair or crippled, or however you want to say it, disabled. I don't want that. So I'm keeping myself healthy, and I'm trying to keep everything going, and we're getting there. It's just a process, and loving every minute. And that's the way it is. So, hey, you guys, like and subscribe. Come back and see me. I'm happy. I hope you guys are happy. I hope you guys enjoy all that's going on. Come back and see us. Like I said, we're going to do I'm going to bring you along with some of the strawberry runners and moving them. And like I said, there's just so much that's got to get done. It's like you pick something. And my top priority right now is the roof. And I got to get that done. And once that roof is battened down, then everything on that farmhouse is ready to go. So, all right, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm looking around right now, standing in this breeze. I can stand here and talk to you all day long. It's perfect, but it ain't in that sun. So I think I'm going to do some mowing, and probably by the time I get done mowing and everything, I'm going to put you guys and do this video, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I got a lot going on, and in a short time get it. I know you guys heard that before. So, all right, I'll let you go. Talk to you guys later. Got to go to work and do something. Bye now.